everyone. So I know I have been gone for I think 3 or something weeks. I've been really sick and I'm still sick, so excuse my voice, and I'm so sorry if you guys cannot hear this that good, but I'm going to be doing a video on Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps because I've heard about it and I do agree with some of the stuff. And I want to give you my thoughts on it. So I'm going to be telling you guys the baby steps, and I'm so sorry if you guys can't hear me like I said, and because I'm chewing a cough drop because my throat hurts really bad. Excuse how I look. I'm not put together right now. Okay, so let's see. So the first baby step 1 is have a $1,000 emergency fund. So it says you can have it for if you didn't plan on losing your job, if you need to fix your car, if you go to the hospital and you don't have money. That's mostly kind of what it's for. Of course, you can use an emergency fund for anything you want, but that's what Dave Ramsey, says that you should use it for. Number 2 is paying off all debt using the debt snowball. And I know that sounds weird, but that is where you pay off your lowest number of debt. He thinks it's your priority. That's one thing I do not agree with. I would rather pay the highest debt that you have, because then you get it down. But he says that you should, no matter what, even if it has a high interest, for the higher one, you should pay off the lowest one first. I don't understand that, but that's what he thinks you should do. But that's one I don't agree with. Excuse me. Baby step number 3 is 3 to 6 months of expenses in savings, and I agree with this. It's just, of course, I do not have that at the moment. So this one is where you have, like I said, 3 to 6 months of all your bills each month. So if your bills are up to $2,000 with every single thing, and you need that for 7 months, then you have to have that much in your savings account, so that if you or your husband loses your guys' jobs, you will have all of that money for each month in your savings for 3 to 6 months. A lot of people do have over 6 months, and that is amazing. Me and Zach right now are living month to month, and that's just because we were in debt, and I am just now paying off a hospital bill, so that's kind of hard, and we have a little bit of money on our credit card, because Zach has only gotten 1 check since he started Walmart, so he's getting more paychecks. It's just we haven't got them yet. So we're working on all of this. Okay, so also with this one, I'll just read you the description of what his thing is for the 3 to 6 months so you guys can understand. It says, once you complete the first 2 baby steps, you will have built serious momentum. But don't start throwing all your extra money into investments quite yet. It's time to build your full emergency fund. So that is an actual emergency fund. So the first one is just for minor things, and these ones are the major ones. So that's what step 3 is. Step 4 is invest 15% of household income into IRS and pre-tax retirement. So this one says, when you reach this step, you'll have no payments except the house and a fully and a fully funded emergency fund. Now it's time to get serious about building wealth. Okay, so this one is mostly about retirement, of course. And usually you have an IRA if you work, and if you don't work, there's actually a savings, not like a savings account that's at a bank, and it is called IRA, and that's where you just put it in, and I think they still match it up like jobs do. I do not know. I have thought about talking to my bank about opening up one, but of course, if you need the money that's in there, you cannot take it out unless you want them to take out taxes on it. So I'm not so for sure about that one. So I do not, don't take my word for it. I don't exactly know a lot about that yet, but if you do, just comment down below and let me know. Baby step number 5 is college fund for children. This one is, by this point, you should have already started baby step number 4. Investing 15% of your income before saving for college. Whether you are saving for you or your child to go to college, you need to start now. That's the description of it. So me and Zach, of course, we do not have kids, and I am not for sure if I can have kids or not. We just don't know if we would want to, save money for our kids to go to college, because, of course, you can if you want to, but then what if your child does not want to go to college? So we just have to decide, because if they don't use it for college, excuse me, excuse me, if they do not go to college, then they would, use the money for something else. So we're not so for sure onto it, because also we believe in college, but then we don't, because if our child does not want to go to college, or, lately college is not, you don't have to go to college to get a job. Of course, if you want to be a doctor, you have to, but a lot of the times, even if you do go to college, you still can't get a job, and you lose money by going to college because you are so in debt with student loans and everything. So it's a win kind of lose situation about going to college and not. So we are not totally for sure of what we want to do with step number 5. Step number 6 is pay off home earlier. Now this one says, now it's time to begin chucking all of your extra money towards the mortgage. You are getting closer to realizing the dream of a life with no house payment. Okay, so the thing with this one is, me and Zach are already on this step because this townhouse is paid for in full. We do not have a like a mortgage or rent. The only thing that we have, is an HOA, so that doesn't really count as it kind of counts as rent, but of course it's not like an investment, because you just give it away because you guys have a pool, you have amenities and all that type of stuff. So our house is paid for. I would really wish that we didn't have to have a HOA, because it is like $200. So I guess we're on that step and then we're not. But this one I do agree with, that you should pay off your home, because no one likes paying rent. I know rent right now, you can actually buy a house for the money that you are putting towards rent at just an apartment, and that's why I bought this townhouse, because I could afford it, because I didn't want to rent anymore, and I would rather have something to own, if you get what I'm saying. Excuse me. Jeez. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay. So number 7 is build wealth and give. So it says it's time to build wealth and give like never before. Leave an inheritance for future grandchildren, and bless others now with your excess. It's really the only way to live. Excuse me, I cannot read or talk today. Okay, so this one I do like, because of course anyone wants to be successful in life and, you know, not have to work that much. I do not work, but I do YouTube, of course. I, do a lot of stuff. So this one, I don't exactly know what it technically means, because of course it's saying you need to build wealth, and it's kind of like, how do you do that? Is he talking about CDs, certificates where you can put money in and you get interest, or is it buying, investments? Is it buying houses and then, renting them out? Doing you can do tons of different stuff to, make money and have wealth. And so that one, is kind of a lot of different things, if you get what I mean. So this is like all of Dave Ramsey baby steps, and I mean, I like a lot of them. So I like number 1, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, and 7. So the only one I do not like is number 2, and that is the one that's paying off the snowball, paying off a really low amount. I mean, it is nice, to pay off the lowest amount, but you should pay off the highest one, because that one probably you get more interest on, and that's where it totally messes you up. Excuse me. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I'm so sorry I have not done videos in a while, but I have been sick, if you guys can tell. Excuse me. And okay. So like I said, I hope you guys liked this video and kind of liked my thoughts on it, because these steps are really helpful. Some of them aren't, but if you do like all of Dave Ramsey's stuff, because I'm just now getting into it, so I'm not like, I don't know that much about all of his steps and everything. But if you guys have any other things you want to tell me about him that they have, just comment down below and tell me, or leave me messages. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!